everyone, today I'm here to bring you the secret diary of a YouTuber tag. I was tagged in the comments by Steven from SteveReadsBooks in his lovely video, which of course I will leave linked down below. First question is, how long have you been on YouTube? And I have been on this specific channel for 2 years and about 2 months. I made another channel before that that was a collab channel with my husband that we did for about 6 months, so roughly 2.5 to 3 years on YouTube, but I've been watching YouTube videos for way longer than that. The second question is, at what point do you think you'll stop? And I'm gonna have to kind of go with the cliche answer that I'm going to also be stealing from Rincey and Steven, is that when I don't like it anymore. There may come a point in my life when I'm too busy, like if I decide to pursue an advanced degree in library science. At this point, as long as I'm still getting what I want to get out of it, which is friendship, then I'll stick around. The next question is the best thing about YouTube, and again, it's an obvious answer and it's also an answer that's kind of being stolen, but it's the people, it's the sense of community that I feel on YouTube that I have never felt before on a social media platform. The next question is, what is the worst thing about YouTube? The obvious answer is the abuse of power by bigger YouTubers. Also, the veil of anonymity that allows people to say and do nasty things to people on comment sections, but I think that that's also just a thing that happens on the internet in general. I fortunately haven't experienced either of those things. I have only had a few comments in the now over 200 videos that I've made that have been less than polite. The next question is, how many thumbnail options do you take? Usually 1 or 2. I can get it on the first or second try. Number 6 is my YouTuber crush, and without hesitation, it is easily Ronnie from Ronlit. I mean, how can it not be? The next question is, who is on your collab wish list? And this is gonna sound really bad, but I don't really wish to make any collab videos in the near future just because I have a hard time making videos if I know someone is close enough to even hear me, much less be in the same room. So I don't know that I could like be in the same shot as someone and have anything interesting to say without like clamming up. But there are people that if I got to meet them and they wanted to do a collab video, I would most certainly do it. Obvious answers: Rincey from Rincey Reads, Christy from One Book More, Ginny from Adultish Books, Emily from Emily Jean, my dear friend Katrina from Little Book Owl, Steven from SteveReadsBooks, Chauncey from Spiffingly Chauncey, and pretty much anyone that I have like in my little featured section on my channel, I would love to meet and or make a video if they really wanted to. The next question is scandalous. What are you wearing on your bottom half? And it's actually not scandalous. I'm just wearing like some black high-waisted capri pants. Usually I'm wearing pants because I'm usually filming after getting off work, but I'm still in my office and in the clothes that I wore all day to work. Even though today I'm obviously at home, I put some pants on because I'm gonna go for a walk after this and it's kind of cold. Next question is, how long until you hit the record button? And that generally depends. I haven't done a book talk video in a while because those usually take the longest because I have to like organize my thoughts and usually either write out a bunch of notes or an entire script. But generally, especially lately, I've been doing a lot of like kind of list type videos, so all I have to do is decide what the list is, make the list, and kind of think about generally what I'm gonna say about each list item and then hit record. The next question is, how do you feel about the YouTube community / culture? I'm very into like the book community, obviously. I feel like that there are really good aspects of our community specifically, but that it could always improve and that we are very, very susceptible to becoming like the bigger YouTuber community. We're not there yet because we're not as big of a community. I do feel that there are some bits of YouTube that are becoming over commercialized, but I can't judge people for wanting to make money doing things that they love. But I do think that in our community specifically, we could be better about open communication and about not ostracizing people that have different opinions than us. The next question is, what's your secret to a successful channel? Success in my opinion, is defined by the individual. My whole goal for this channel was to become a better communicator, and while I don't feel like I have improved enough, I have definitely improved, and I also wanted to make friends. If your goal for your channel is to make friends, I think that it's important to talk to people that you admire and want to be friends with like you would talk to anyone that you would want to be friends with, and not talk to them or approach them like they are a celebrity. Otherwise, if numbers and everything are important, I would say that I think that it's important to upload consistently, to have a routine so that people know when to come back and find your videos. And the last question is, who do you tag? I am going to tag my dear friend Jenna from On the Big Adventure and anyone else who wants to do this tag. As always, please feel free to share your thoughts on any of the rambly things that I said here today in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video.